I've known Candace for going on 5 years now, and I knew from the moment I met her she was a star. She's got everything you want in a journalist. She's tough, she's smart, she's kind, she has great instincts, she puts people at ease, and she can go for the jugular when she has to.
She's tenacious, she's sure-footed, she's calm, she can be an executive, she can be a chief correspondent. I really think it's going to be up to her what she's moving and shaking into.
I think I'm motivated, like a lot of us, by things that we see wrong in the world. And the act of journalism, the act of exposing injustice, of telling stories, is a way to combat that. So it's sort of our civic service, I think.
When she was assigned to cover the Trump campaign, which is difficult, covering any presidential candidate is tough under the best circumstances. But because the Trump campaign was so unique, and oftentimes his crowds were so raucous, and oftentimes a lot of their frustrations were aimed at the media, in particular journalists of color. And so she had to navigate all that. But she handled it. She proved to be tough enough to handle what was the toughest presidential campaign, certainly in modern history.
The first campaign I ever covered was Jeb Bush's, and I was very interested in that from a political standpoint. So when I started covering Donald Trump, I became much more interested in the base of his support, why people support him, why did people believe in him so much, and that really informed my reporting.
Something that came out of her work on the campaign trail that was sort of eye-opening was her ability to appear on camera and to succinctly tell the stories that were coming out of this country, and to do it with such an effective presence and a guiding presence and a calm presence. It was amazing. It doesn't come naturally to everyone.
It's a very interesting experience to have someone tell you that they're afraid of black people and then invite you into their home and then say, well, you're not as bad as the rest of them. And I think for a lot of people in middle America, in these places that we were going, who perhaps hadn't met someone who genuinely wanted to know what they were thinking and why they felt the way that they did, was an eye-opening experience for them. And even if it didn't make them change their base beliefs, maybe for a second, they could see the humanity in another person, just like I was trying to see in them.